Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be drawing a hand. Now, why a hand? Because I wanted to. And yep, that's it. I'm gonna start drawing. Because I should already be in bed. So we're going to try to draw this quickly. And that is why I picked something relatively simple. Now, I'm not the best at drawing hands whatsoever. I'd say I'm usually pretty bad at it. But when I put some time into it, I can usually draw some pretty decent hands. I don't know if this one will be decent or not, because at the moment I'm just putting down a rough sketch and hoping that I'll have time to do more than just this. Alright, I should definitely make this more tilted. I can already tell this isn't looking like how I want it to look, but I can't really be picky right now. 'Tis my fault for not managing time correctly. I'm not the best at doing that. I was kind of sitting here for a very long time when I could have been drawing, doing literally nothing. I wasn't even like scrolling on my phone or anything. Just straight up just sitting here at my desk, staring into the void. Alright. Perfect. Alright, trying not to be too picky, but I'm also trying to not be too forgiving. Like, where should these lines actually be? I don't remember. I kind of lost my kneaded eraser, so I don't actually know where it is right now. So I can't use that, but I'll find it soon. So this looks kind of shit. Looks kind of shit like. Go ahead and do that. Go like that. Go like this. This. Erase that line. This. I feel like I'm drawing a lot faster than I normally do, and that's because I'm somewhat panic drawing, but also not. I think this wrist is too large, but we're going to leave it be at the moment because of, well, we can. Okay. And what should we start with? Let's go ahead and start with this thumb. You know, I don't usually do, like, a very large, like, sketches of, like, where the lines should go and shit. But this is one of those cases where I wish that I would, except for I just don't have the time today. So it's just not something I can do at the moment. But I might draw a hand tomorrow and try to do it with a large amount of time and see like how much. Okay, this is obviously way too small, so we're going to try to draw some of the other parts of the hand so we can scale them. It's hard for me to draw things when there's absolutely nothing to scale it to. Like, I have no idea how big the other fingers are, so I can't scale that to how big it should be, you know? I really wish I had my kneaded eraser right now, but old whatever the hell I named him, Chop, is missing. He ran away from home. He's only very young and he ran away. Probably because of how much I mistreated him, you know, just smearing him across the paper, and that's all I ever did with him. That would make sense. If I just got smeared across paper, I'd run away from home too. Alright, so this is definitely not going to look the best, but we're going to try to make it look good. I also still am learning with hands. I have yet to actually, try to do a, thorough practice or, research on hands. I've yet to do that because, well, to be honest, most of the time the hands are too small and I just don't care. Alright, we're fine. Everything's fine. We need to draw fast, but everything's fine. Alright, this finger I feel like is a little too thin, but we're going to leave it as is, As is, leave it as is. Go like that, try to get this nail. Wasn't me. Try to get a fingernail off this thing. We're going to pretend like that's an amazing, wonderful fingernail, because we can. And this part of the finger should actually be longer, shouldn't it? Yeah. What am I doing, dude? Alright. Shit, but then if it goes longer, then it's intruding on the other part of the finger. Alright, Yep, perfect. We're going to ignore it because then it is perfect. If you don't look at something that's messed up, it's perfect. Alright. Okay, then we get this line out here. Then we go ahead and connect that right there. Then this line right here. Only if I had a reference, that I could hold and look at. Then this would be so much easier. Wait a minute. I'm so funny. So funny, and I definitely didn't only think of that joke because someone commented that once when I was drawing a hand. I would never steal a joke from a comment. Never. This hand is looking like shit. It's annoying me. It's not utter shit, but it's not good. And it's because I'm rushing it, but there isn't another option. 'Tis sucks. I can't put the amount of time and effort I want into this drawing, so it's going to not look as good as I want it to, which sucks, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's like taxes. There's nothing you can do to stop them, except for tax evasion, which I definitely don't do. Wink, wink. Technically, I don't think it counts as tax evasion if you just don't pay taxes, you don't owe any. It's not tax evasion, right? I know it's not. If you don't owe any taxes, it's not tax evasion because you don't owe any taxes, so you're not evading the taxes. And if that is tax evasion somehow, then why? Why the hell is that tax evasion? I don't know. I don't know anything about taxes. What do I look like to you? An adult? Oh, right, you can't see me. What do I sound like to you? An adult? Because I'm not. I am but a mere child. No, I'm not a child. I mean, an old person would probably say I'm a child. Well, I don't know. Is under 18 still considered a child? I'm like 17 and... What month is it? The 4th? I'm like 17 and some... I'm not doing the math. 17 and some. So, like... Is that still considered a child? I don't know. I would say not child is 18, but I would also say it depends on the maturity of the person, so it's not fully up to the age. So I don't know. It all just depends on too many factors. I also completely forgot what I was even talking about. But it doesn't matter, because we're almost done with this shitty-ass hand. And then I can go to bed to just wake up and do the same thing over again. Alright. Beautiful. Why does that finger look more like a thumb than the thumb did when I drew the thumb earlier? Which finger is that? Is that the pointer? That's the pointer. Oh no, my watch broke. Whatever, that doesn't matter right now. My watch breaking doesn't matter. It's not like I've had that watch for like a long time. Doesn't matter. I don't care at all. Shut the fuck up out there. I can hear them talking, and it's too loud. Awesome. Perfect. Wow, what a beautiful hand. It's actually not that bad. It's not good because the fingers look way too, like, not natural, but it's not terrible. It's just not that good. It's just not the best, you know. It's just not like the very hand-like, you know. It's just like me personally, 0 out of 10 would not put my hand in that position. You know, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I wouldn't do this with my hands. So this ain't real. Ain't realistic at all. What kind of fingers go like this? Okay, this thumb is gonna have to be improvised. Because well, I can, and it needs to be. Oh shit! Fuck! Fuckity! Fuck! Get it? It's Frosty the Snowman. Okay. Let's try to draw this thumb starting from here. So everything's fine. We still have time to draw this thumb. Alright. 'Tis but a thumb. 'Tis but a thumb. 'Tis but a thumb. 'Tis but a thumb. What a beautiful thumb that is. If we say that, it'll make it seem beautiful, right? Because I don't believe that this thumb is beautiful at all. I believe that it is quite ugly. I believe that this thumb doesn't even have a good personality. It is just a bad thumb. that's just kind of a bad thumb. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Can't really get it much better, but yep, there's a shitty hand in a shitty amount of time. How long did that take? Still took me 15 minutes. Still took me way too long. I don't know. I'll try again tomorrow and do better. I promise. Alright, bye-bye.